Hmm.
Hey, everybody. Just back from Texas. We had an awesome time. Lots of members of the Gospel Industry Network are on hand to meet and greet with all the wonderful independent artists. But right now, though, my very, very special guest is the president of the Gospel Industry Network himself, Bishop Wells is on the line. Bishop Ken Wells, how you doing, sir?
I'm
How are
doing good. How you, Nina?
I'm good. Now, how's the weather out in California? It's been cold here in the Midwest.
It's actually really nice today. Had to turn on the AC. Can you believe
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Had to turn it on because it was just that hot.
It
Was it?
was that warm
Oh, it was
today.
really
It's been kind of we had an overcast, but today was one of our warm days. Yeah.
okay. Okay. Well, first of all, tell everybody what is the Gospel Industry Network?
The Gospel Industry Network is exactly what it says. It is a network for gospel music.
Mhm.
It consists of everything gospel: radio, television, print media, DJs, record labels, singers, producers, everything about gospel music, pastors, because pastors don't understand how important they are to gospel music. Pastors are actually facilitators and promoters.
Yeah.
If they have a store at their church, they now become retailers. So,
Yes.
pastors, we have a spot for you all in the organization, and just people who love gospel music. We have people that we call our influencers.
Yes.
That's that person that when you come to a city, they just moving and all around. They're not on the radio. They're not, they don't have a particular thing that they do in the industry, but they get things done. We call them influencers. They can get on Facebook and get everybody's attention. And sometimes an influencer can be more influential than a radio personality. And you know how radio is. Our focus is at the station, but an influencer can get in the community and pull people in. There's
Mhm.
actually record labels here in Hollywood that sign contracts with influencers because the influence that they have in their community. So
Yeah.
we invite people who just love their community and want to see things happen in their area. That's
Okay.
what that's what the Gospel Industry Network is.
When did it get started?
Well, we actually launched the new name in October of 2019. We launched it at the Dove Awards in Nashville. However, most of us have been working together for over 30 years.
Mhm.
We are an extension of, we all used to be a part of the Gospel Announcers Guild in the GMWA. So
Mhm.
most of us, Sheila Bell, Earl Bynum, Benita Bellamy, Tammy Taylor. Tammy Taylor used to run the Gospel Radio Announcers Guild with the late Bishop Al Hobbs.
Yeah.
So we've all been working together for over 30 years. So although the name is new, we're
Yeah.
not novice in what we're doing.
Absolutely not. All right. So
Yeah.
last year, you had a wonderful time in Miami, Florida for the
Yes.
annual convention. Was that the first convention?
That was the first national convention. We did a summit in Chicago
Mhm.
in 2021,
Mhm.
and then we went to Miami last year. We were in Los Angeles in February for the Grammy week. That's what we do, our little board meeting and our business meetings, and we'll be back there this coming February, and then now we'll be in Norfolk, Virginia this coming July. Yeah.
Okay. So let's
So
talk
and,
about,
and
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say this. You're gonna hear me say this a lot.
Mhm.
Go to thegin.org in this conversation.
Mhm.
Thegin.org. THEGIN.org. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so many. Hi, my vice president just came on Facebook.
Hey.
Hey, Ray. Hi. So, um, what are some of the different areas that, say, I'm an artist? How does it benefit me to be a part of the gin?
Well, being a part of your local gin, having a relationship with them, if you ever come to us on a national level. We'll always call, because, you know, a part of this organization is not just the work of industry, but it's also ministry and accountability. Okay. So if you call me and you're from Columbus, Ohio, and you know, you're trying to get whatever, I'm going to call Nina in Columbus, and I'm going to ask her about you, your reputation, and how you're received, and all that kind of stuff. And if especially if you join the Columbus, Ohio organization, then that gets you to the national organization. So we believe in protocol. You know, you work at home. You can't come and try to be a star nationally, but you're not working at home, because we want to see people building their own areas.
Absolutely.
So, and we have over 70 cities across the country, every major city, you know, New York City, Saginaw, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, the whole coast of the West Coast, because I'm outside of the Los Angeles area, San Diego up to Seattle, you know, Texas. We're all over the place, including the Bahamas, and Europe, Canada, and Africa.
Man, I didn't know that Africa is involved. Okay. So
Yes.
Coming up this July, um, the second national convention is going to be held in Norfolk, Virginia. I have
Yes.
family in the Virginia Beach area, which they're going to pop over and check us out. So tell everybody.
Yes, we are going to be in Norfolk, Virginia, July the 23rd through the 27th. That's that Sunday through Thursday. We'll actually be traveling home on Thursday. It ends with the big musical on Wednesday night. Minister Earl Bynum, Stellar Award winning Earl Bynum, is the host. Him and his Norfolk team. I mean, they got so much stuff planned. I'm trying to tell y'all. We're going to start off Sunday with a taste of Virginia. So that's when Virginia's just going to show out. You know, they got a plan for us. So you got to come for that. Earl Bynum's doing a television taping on Monday evening. We got buses that will take us from the host hotel, to his church. And then we've got classes, we've got master classes, just a plethora of networking and information that we're going to be sharing with you all. We have some showcases in between, you know, but we're not going so heavy on the music, because we really want, you know, the people to come and be educated. But we will have music, okay? And what I'm really, really excited about this year, we'll be launching the rehearsal. What is the rehearsal? The rehearsal is when we have invited some of the top choir directors who have amazing choirs and great choir music that's being played on the radio right now. They're going to come and teach their songs to you all, and we're going to record it for YouTube, because I have this strange idea to do a choir tutorial teaching the songs, you know, because I'm really into those YouTube piano tutorials, because I play a little bit. I said, but why don't we do some for the choirs and some of the popular choirs? So I'm going to tell you, Ricky Dillard, no. Hezekiah Walker, no. Okay. These are the people that don't get an opportunity. Now, if they pop up, that's cool. But there's some other great guys out there, like Brent Jones, who's #1 on radio right now. He's coming to teach his song. Jason Claiborne, who's written half of the hits for Hezekiah Walker. He's out of Louisville, Kentucky. We got Nate Bean out of Nashville, Josh Bracey out of Memphis, Tennessee, Edward Boutrip out of San Diego, California, B. Chase out of Atlanta. Y'all, you know that Happy Birthday to You, and there's a choir that's singing it. That's B. Chase, okay? He's gonna be there. We've been and then we want to give some other great guys an opportunity to come and teach their songs, and you all come and learn them how to actually sing them, teach them to your choir. So if you're singing them and radio is playing them, That's how we can bring the choirs back, and that's how we make hits. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm really, really excited about that. I really am. So that's going to be good.
Okay. So for someone who's just hearing about all of this and wants to participate, the website, thegin.org, right? Can they get registered for everything, purchase tickets, and do everything that they need to know? Can they find all that information on the website?
Yes, everything is at thegin.org, thegin.org. If you go on there, it'll show you where all of our affiliates are. It tells you our mission. I mean, pretty much everything. We even have the itinerary that's posted online also. And we're also excited about we're going to have a fashion show. We did it last year in Miami, and it was off the chain. We were on the water looking at the ocean, and the young lady that's over it, she is actually the chairperson for the National Little Miss America, Black America,
Okay.
Latrice. And I mean, it was amazing. So we have some artists that will be modeling. My wife, who sang with the Kurt Carr Singers for like 13 years, Jesus Can Work It Out, all them songs. She modeled, and some other artists modeled, and we have some professional models coming in also. So, and we have some entertainment during the fashion show. So it's a great, break off, while after we've had a day in classes and stuff. And let me put my phone on. Did that get interrupted?
No, you're fine. All right. Well, all right, Bishop. Lost the connection there for a minute, but I'm sure he'll be back on in just a second. Remember, the website is thegin.org if you want to get information about the Gospel Industry Network, about memberships, or how you can participate. Now, if you're an artist, think about it. You could belong to an organization where every major radio station program director is a member. Record labels are members. We have everybody, promoters, managers, everybody that you need industry wise is a part of the GIN. I'm a part of the GIN. Of course, I represent international radio, and a lot of other people there too. Like I said, Sheila Bell, you name every major radio person in the industry. We are all a part of the GIN. So go to the website at thegin.org to get all the information. We're going to take a pause and see if I can get Bishop back, and then we'll continue on. All right. Thanks, Brandy. Here he comes. Thanks, Brandy. How you doing, Miss Slaughter? Also, Marvin, thank you for popping on. Thank you so much. Brother Ray, thank you. Yeah, we're going to all be there on the 23rd of July, I'm sorry, July through the 27th. And that's what I was going to ask. Wasn't it what was going on the 27th? Because I will stay till the 28th because I'll be hanging out with my peeps. I got peeps in Virginia Beach. So you're back, Bishop.
Yeah, the 27th is our travel date. So we actually close out on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, with a big musical, and then Thursday, the 27th, is travel.
Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
Asking, when are we going to be there? That good stuff. Okay, so registration, is it necessary to pre-register for the conference?
Yeah, they actually should, because on-site is going to be a little more. So it's just good to go to the website, thegin.org, and regular registration is $100, and then the other registration is $150 for VIP.
Yes.
Yeah. So and also we want to let you all know, because this is one we call the GIN the new home for all things gospel. We have a quartet division that is coming in real good. Michael Boykin from the Supreme Angels, and Thomas Alexander from the Virginia Airs are basically over that. And we just had a meeting with all the quartets. So the quartets are excited. The quartets will be there, and we'll be doing something with the quartets. And then our hip hop division is ran by Canton Jones, and y'all should know who Canton is, okay? From Atlanta, Canton Jones, MC Nice out of LA, and Phil the Voice out of Los Angeles. And when I tell you that the hip hop group, they are so excited. And this is what we have to stand corrected on. When we say hip hop, you can't think youth, because hip hop is 50 years old altogether. Yes. So a lot of our hip hoppers are old school. Okay. So that's where we all gonna come together, you know, and just have a good time. We are so excited about just all genres. And the good thing about this, Dina, it's not like it was, you know, in the other conference, we had hip hop on one side of the hotel, quartets on the other side. We all in the same room.
Okay.
Learning the same thing at the same time, trying to help each other. And one thing I didn't realize is that most of the guys that are hip hop, they grew up on quartet. Almost every one of them would tell you, I used to be a quartet singer. My daddy had a group and all this, but you know, they were young. So they ventured out into the hip hop. But now we're trying to collaborate it all. And we all have to have an appetite for all music or we won't survive.
That's true. That is very, very true.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of things that I'm seeing is a lot of, especially the new artists, they want information. Is there going to be information about publishing, copyrights? Is someone teaching a class on those?
So much. Actually, Jason Claiborne, who wrote most of the songs for Hezekiah Walker, he's actually doing a publishing class.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he's doing a master class. I know MC Nice. MC Nice came from the secular world.
Yeah.
And accepted the Lord into his heart. Now he has a hip hop radio station in Los Angeles. But when I tell you, this guy knows gospel music, so he's going to be doing a master class on that. And let me tell you, gospel music, no matter what genre it is, the system is all the same. Okay. Yeah. We were talking to Thomas Alexander the other day, and you know, he's quartet, but his daughter is doing an apprenticeship at one of the, I think it was Radio One or something. But anyway, she's given him so much information to help the quartet community, you know. So, you know, it's like the Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. And let me tell you all this, you know, like we say, CD sales it really has affected us because we don't know what to do outside of that. But let me tell y'all something. If there was not money to be made, the people who allowed CDs to disappear, they would not have allowed it to disappear if they didn't have a way to make money.
That's right.
The only thing is our community gets left out. So we will have people there that will tell you how to make money. Okay, and still make money. It's going to put in you're going to have to do some work. You know, you're going to have to learn the new system, follow the instructions, and put in the work. Okay, so come to Norfolk and find out how you can make money outside of CDs. CDs still selling, but there's other ways for you to make, you know, your stream of income.
Absolutely. Hello, Pastor Codes. Thanks for hopping on. We are talking about the Gospel Industry Network annual conference coming up next month in Norfolk, Virginia. Go to thegen.org to get all the information. They do also have a schedule of events and all the classes that will be available to you, right? All right. Again, thegen.org. Go ahead, Bishop.
Well, I just want to say this, you guys, and this is my heart. And a lot of people, you know, and I get bumps on this, you know, people come at me, but I really believe that one of the reasons why gospel music is not doing well, and I mean, people say it's doing well, but it's the stepchild of music, period. And our music is our product is the cross. Our
Mhm.
product is Jesus.
Yes.
And we got to bring the cross back to gospel music. We got to talk about Jesus. We can't be afraid to say his name. If you cross over, it's fine to cross over, but make sure you take the cross with you. You got to
Yep.
say his name, y'all. You know, so
Okay.
we can't just continue to do this gospel music. If it doesn't mention Jesus, it's not gospel music, it's inspirational, you
Yeah.
know? So how can you ask God to bless your music and it doesn't represent him? You
Mm.
know, and I'm one of the ones who is not ashamed to say, look, y'all, we gotta talk about Jesus. This is a day of salvation. So while we're doing networking, we got to remind people that it's still about Jesus. The product is about the death, resurrection of Jesus Christ. Okay. So I just want to let y'all know that while we're taking care of business, it's still about Jesus. It's
Mhm.
still about the cross.
Yes, it is. All right, you heard him. Join us in Norfolk next month, beginning on July 23rd through the 27th. Go to thegen.org for all the information. All right, Bishop, I thank you so much. How can everyone connect with you?
I will give you my cell number. My cell number. Okay. And you got to text me, y'all, though, because I'm really good with text. So text me at 909 733 2700.
Okay.
909 733 2700. And I do respond to text.
Yes, you do. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
I thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.